Hello, everybody, and welcome to LinkedIn Week on the Social Media Challenge blog, where we join a new social media site every single week. LinkedIn, as you may know, is the professional networking site that you can join and network with other people in your professional field. This is the homepage here. After I've just made uh, I've just signed in, just made my profile just a couple days ago, and this is it. This is how far I've gotten. The first thing that happens when you sign on to LinkedIn for the first time is they ask you for one or more email addresses that they can import your contacts list from onto LinkedIn, and then they will send those people in your contacts list invitation to be one of your contacts on LinkedIn. They don't have to have a LinkedIn account to be a contact, they just have to be invited. LinkedIn also has this groups tab that you can find, join, and create groups very similar to the way that you can do that on Facebook. The groups don't have to be tied to any specific company. They can be just about anything. They mostly have to do with certain industries or companies and alumni from certain companies, and you can request to be added to those groups here. They also give you a choice of other groups that you may like, and they suggest those to you here. Some of them you can join automatically. Some of them will give you a pending approval. They have to approve your joining into the group. This is a very interesting tab. This is the jobs tab. This is where companies that use LinkedIn can post their specific jobs, and you can search through them here, and these are the ones that they spit out that's based on your interests that you might be interested in applying for. You can also refine the search here between your geological area, or the salary that you're looking for, or the different industries that you might look for. And the upper level tiers of the pro memberships for LinkedIn give you special filters that let you use this much more efficiently. LinkedIn also has this tab, which is your inbox, a very rudimentary message board that you can send messages to other users. They also have a system called InMail, which is a paid email service, which is meant to be something that you can a very special message that you can send to another user that you pay for to cut down on spam and to almost guarantee that you're going to get a reply back, because if someone is paying for you to see this message, then you know that it's not going to be spam. This is the company tab. This is where you can find and follow companies, which of course they give you recommendations for. You can follow that specific company and see what is happening in their area, business-wise, any openings that they have that they post on here. They also have a very interesting news tab that they update recently, fairly often. You can go down here and scroll through all of these business-related stories. One of which that I saw today was this one, the biggest resume mistakes, and I read through there, and it's all very relevant to making a resume, posting it, uh, things to avoid. And as I said earlier, LinkedIn does have a paid subscription-based service with three different tiers. They have Basic, Plus, and Executive. But they are very expensive. The Executive is $100 a month. I'm not sure if anyone. It'd be very interesting to know how many people would be willing to pay that much, because it doesn't seem like it, especially for upgrading. But I'm sure there's somebody that would need that. This is the InMail messages that I mentioned earlier that you get 10 per month, 25 per month with the Plus and Executive. These just seem so expensive though. $50 a month, $20 a month for doesn't seem like that much content, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that uses those options. So my general idea of LinkedIn, using it over the past week, it's a very, very cool idea. I appreciate the fact that everyone in your contacts is someone that you know in person. It's not somebody that, like on your Facebook, that you may have a friend, but you've never met them in person. You don't know who they are. I very much like that you can post your resume and anyone can see it anytime they're interested. And the company following was very cool. You can keep tabs on them and any interesting any companies that you have interest in, you can keep up with them. But of course, there's some cons in there also. I've noticed a few things like their premium subscriptions, like I said, were very expensive, and there's no verification process for any of this information. The profile page doesn't have any kind of verification at all. I have my skills and expertise of, yeah, I am good at social media per se, but it didn't, there's no verification for that. I could put on here that I'm an astronaut or an astrophysicist, and there's no there's no way for anyone that's looking at my profile to separate what is manufactured and what is real. So that's definitely a big issue. Uh, but other than that, I'm very much so going to keep using LinkedIn. They have a wonderful mobile app that I use all the time. Just in the past few days that I've used LinkedIn, I've sent out those mass emails inviting people. I've had almost a dozen people without really any effort at all. I've already got a dozen contacts, which is great. I like the effortless network building. So I'm definitely going to keep using LinkedIn. I'm very interested to see how many contacts I can create. So that about wraps it up for LinkedIn Week on the Social Media Challenge blog. Be sure to join us next week, and where we will visit another site which you will have voted on, hopefully, in the very bottom of the blog. And be sure to leave a comment letting me know if you have any questions on anything we've gone over today. This is John Carmack, and thank you for watching.